coming to you again with another video nugget, a condensed version of one of the topics I speak on as I address being an MK, a missionary's kid in today's world. And this one is something that I hear from MKs a lot, the frustration with not getting why their parents don't see the world the way they do, why their parents can't relate to the way they process experiences and inhabit being an MK. And it has to do with perspective. One of the exercises I do when I travel to speak on this topic, especially in elementary age groups, is this. And it is not unique to me. I did not create this illustration. I think it comes from an organization called MTI in Colorado Springs. The first thing I do is find someone in the class and I give him or her a jar. And into that jar, I pour a bunch of red beads, and on top of those red beads, I pour a bunch of blue beads. And I instruct this child to shake it as hard as he or she can, which they do. And when they're finished, as you can imagine, they have a jar full of mixed beads, red and blue mixed together. But if you try really hard, or even without trying that hard, you can figure out what is blue and what is red. You can pull them apart, and you can say blue belongs to the blue category, and red belongs to the red category. This is the way adults do cross-cultural living. They might have grown up in planet red bead, and they might have assimilated everything that it means to be from that planet, and then they move to planet blue bead. They add those beads to their cultural treasure trove, and when shaken up, they can still to some degree figure out, oh yeah, that's the piece of me that's from Canada, and this is the piece of me that's from Ethiopia. There's a clarity there that MKs don't have. Because the next piece of this little exercise is to give the same child a ball of red Play-Doh and a ball of blue Play-Doh, and to instruct him or her to mash those together. This is the way MKs experience being cross-cultural. When they are done mashing their cultures together, what they have is this ball of purple. It's confusing, it's complex, it's complicated, it is beautiful, and in many ways it is life-giving. But ask an MK to figure out which piece of their purple belongs on which planet, and it will be a frustrating process for them because it is so intertwined in their souls and their minds and their hearts and their behaviors, their thinking. It's all one big ball of purple. So let this be just an explanation of what barriers can exist when parents try to understand the MKs they're raising, when organizations try to care for MKs the same way they would care for their parents. There is such a huge difference between those beads and those two balls of Play-Doh. And as soon as we understand that, we can adjust the way we treat MKs and speak with MKs and mentor MKs to suit what their specific needs are, what their brand or color or shade of purple is. Again, read more about this in the links below this video, and thank you for listening.